You didn't expect to see me around here, did ya? That's right, the king of yapping is back. Maybe if you went for the head, I would have been down for the count. But luckily, I learned reverse yap technique, and now I'm better than ever. Are you serious, my brother? Oh my goodness, 30 minutes of pure yappage gone. Anyways, it's the king of yapping. That's right, I'm back, and I'm better than ever. And, thanks to these comments, I realized I yap a lot. Call me Little Yap a Lot from now on. So I feel like I should make a 30-minute video of me pure yapping. But as I saw before, the audio didn't want to save. So I'll probably split it up into 10-minute segments. So let's start with the first segment, which is Hypixel Skyblock. The voiceover just failed to save again, bro. This is actually so annoying. But let's talk about Skyblock. Skyblock, if you can head over to Skyblock right now. Head over to sky.shu.mo, right? Look up my name on Skyblock and you can see, oh yeah, this guy definitely, he only does dungeons. Because if you look at my stats, the only good stats I have are my catacombs level, my combat level, and my enchanting level. And my enchanting level is only high because of experimentation tables. Other than that, no. But the thing is, for, combat level, it's really easy to grind up in dungeons, especially in floor 6. But, if you're a tank like me, then you probably won't get good loot since you're barely even doing anything. And the RNG just sucks for tanks, apparently. But hey, I don't really mind that. I just like being able to play dungeons since it's actually pretty fun. And I'm pretty sure I'm trying to buy a Maxor outfit, like a full Maxor suit, just so that I can actually run floor 5 with it without dying. But on floor 6 I'll probably have to buy Necron just so I don't die while running. But Maxor, I mainly want to use Maxor just because of its high speed level. And then I don't have to attune my talismans for, speed. But hey, at least I don't move at Mach 400 without the talismans. With the talismans. But I just feel like inside dungeons, you have to have at least some decent stats, but you don't even need that good, to be honest. My catacombs level isn't really that high, but I can still easily beat floor 5 with barely any talismans and barely any good armor. Because I just feel like that's how dungeons was kind of made. Kind of easy for if you have low talismans. And money from dungeons is super inconsistent compared to something like farming. Simply because it's all RNG. Because if you get a Necron stick every hour, I think that's around, I don't know. How much a Necron handles? 800 mil? That's 800 mil an hour. At least last time I checked, it was 800 mil an hour. You can visit my island. You can see I have been on Skyblock for months, by the way. So I don't know what new updates have came out, but, depending on what you're doing in dungeons, you can get a lot of profit compared to others. Completions is a really good way to get profit if you're super fast at it. But the thing is, completions are mainly used for Skyblock XP and not just, something stupid like profit. Because once you finish the completion, you can't do completions after that for more money. So now let's talk about farming. Farming. Probably one of my least favorite things they added to Skyblock. Because now everyone's in the garden and no one's playing dungeons. I need more dungeons people in the Party Finder. Because I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know what these memes about Party Finder is, about Monkey Finder or whatever. All my Party Finder teammates are pretty good. Probably 1 in 15 Party Finder people are actually bad. Because I just feel for the later floors at least, as long as it's not some floor 7, then you'll probably be fine. Because for some reason they all are pretty good. But anyways, I feel Party Finder users, they're not even that bad. But the thing is, as farming took away my Party Finder people. Now all of them are in, the garden farming, causing all of the stuff to increase in prices. And the thing is, I didn't have the money to get the stuff that I needed before the update. But like most of the stuff that isn't from dungeons is really expensive now. So hey, if they drop the stuff from dungeons, the thing is stuff from like floor 5 and below, those didn't go much up in price simply because inflation barely affects those type of items. But rare items like the Necron's handle, giant sword, all that, those went up in price by a lot. So if you get one of those, then that's profit at least. Like all the other stuff, all the other basic necessities went up in price by a ton. Which I hate how inflation just did all of that. Like if I just blame inflation on farmers, because if you farmers didn't go in the garden and just AFK, put on a video on the side, do your casual captures, then I would have been fine. Or if they made farming like a little less brain dead, then I'd be fine. Like for Skyblock, you don't have to do all that. Like for dungeons, you don't have to. You have to actually pay attention to your screen. Anyways, let's get into the final one, Slayers. Slayers probably has to be the most boring thing in Skyblock. For me personally, especially Zombie Slayer. Simply because of how repetitive it is. Like tier 5 is not as repetitive, but still repetitive. You gotta do the same thing over and over again. Like there's no variety in it at all. It's so predictable. Just kill a bunch of mobs over and over again till the boss spawns. Then just spam left click on the boss. There's no like mechanics or mini game that you can do in it. No, it's just you spam left click on the boss and boom. Like if there was like a small mini game to it, then yeah, I'd consider it. But then if you look at it, it's just just kill the boss. Like, and the thing is, for some reason they're like, hey man, I need you to kill this crazy monster for me. Pay me to kill this monster, by the way. Like to open the tier 4, I'm pretty sure you have to spend 50,000 coins to spawn a tier 4 boss. And to spawn a tier 5, I'm pretty sure it's 100,000. 100,000 for a tier 5 boss is insane. Because I mean, think about it. A tier 5 boss, that thing has 10 million HP, and you can't even guarantee that you're gonna get a drop to make your money back. So the only reason like to grind Slayer, those type of Slayers at least, where you don't get profit, is just for your levels. Other than that, no. But like, yeah, you could probably grind for a Warden Heart. But I feel like the only people who really grind for Warden Hearts are people who want to be like, oh yeah, I crafted it myself. I didn't buy it or anything. Or the Iron Man players. Because if you have the money, you should just buy you should buy a Warden helmet instead of just trying to spend all the money on getting one. Because by the time you get one, you're most likely going to have spent the amount of money it took you to get on getting the Warden Heart. Which, I mean, cool, if you get a while grinding your level, then yeah, that's good. But if you're already max level, there's really no point in doing like Zombie Slayer or something like that. And if you do Spider Slayer, then you just hate yourself. Because I don't think any sane person would ever go on Skyblock and say, you know what, I'm really in the mood for some Spider Slayer. Because no one says that. No one says they're in the mood for Spider Slayer. I feel like if Skyblock kind of made they're doing it right with the new Slayers like Vampire Slayer, Inferno, the Blaze Slayer, and Enemy Slayer. They're doing it right with those. The one I don't think they're doing it right with is just like, well, they're trying to be better with it now, but the old ones were horrible. They were so repetitive and boring. Like going on Skyblock just to see like, oh, I need to grind up my Slayer today because I want to use this really cool item. Like, especially Spider Slayer. Spider Slayer is the least profit out of all the three. And it's spiders. Who wants to kill spiders? Anyways, that's part 1 of the yapping series. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Like, subscribe. I'm trying to get 10k by the end of the year, so share this video with your friends. Tell them to subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. I need the max win.